Hey, I'm Kelvin Sim. I started this company in the year 2002, and we first started with this distribution of chemical business. We add value by buying from manufacturer in bulk quantity, and we distribute it in a smaller packaging. We have been doing this for the last 22 years, and I've been in this business for 30 years. We were motivated to nominate for this Golden Bull Award. One of the main reasons is because the last few years during pandemic, we have gone through a lot of restructuring. We have actually built a lot of foundation infrastructure, and I think the colleagues of mine has gone through a challenging time as well, because putting in place different structures, changes is never easy. These 2 years we actually are seeing more of the result that it has turned very positive, and I think getting nominated to see whether we will be a winner will be a good testament of how we stand. And I think we are doing well. Last year in 2023, we actually has broke a lot of records. Year to year, we have did very well. I think this itself is a motivation for the staff, because the figures and the result will speak for itself. The awards is actually very good motivation itself. For us to recognize the success of winning this Golden Bull Award, there are a few factors. Let me start from some of those basic ones, that we actually make quite a number of mistakes. But I have always said that we can always make mistakes, but we don't repeat the mistake, but we improve on it. And I can see from my colleagues and the team that actually through all the mistakes that we have made, we actually has improved a lot of things. I think that is a very important thing. The second thing is resilience. Like I say, when we during the pandemic, we actually has gone through a lot of restructuring, a lot of changes, implementing a lot of new things, and these are changes that is not easy to accept. But I think every one of us have made a good effort to make it a success, and I think going forward, we can only see more good things to come. One of the things that I always will tell my colleague is that I will empower them to do the things, but do not commit the same mistake over again. Learn from the past mistake. Just like for myself, I'm also learning from my past mistake. So my advice to them is that we will all do our best, and God will do the rest. For me, the faith and belief of the company to continue success in the market. Personally, as a founder, I'm a Christian. But of course, we have free thinker, we have Buddhists, and we accept everyone, we embrace everyone. But what we want to do is that we want to believe every faith, every religion, we believe in integrity. So integrity is a very important thing. For the continuous success, it's no longer about me, it's about the whole team. So we really want to see that we can build on retention of the talent. The staff will continue. Of course, I can't guarantee that they will be here forever, because greatest value is to build the staff, that they can add a lot of value, then we can try to retain them. And if they leave because of better opportunity, I can be proud of them as well, and I give them the blessing. But if they continue, we want to see that the company will continue to grow into a strong company culture, that we can not only embrace success, but we want to work it as a team. Besides creating a lasting legacy, recently I have also commented to my colleague that I just want them to do the best, because as a Christian, I always want to believe that as long as I do my best, I think God will do the rest. And we want to continue to do our best, because there's no way that we can be successful unless we continue to do our best, continue to develop into new market, and continue to create innovation. The key thing that we want to achieve the immediate future is that I have constantly shared with my colleagues that we need to work as a team. Not only that, we need to embrace a culture of family, and that's how we can continue to look out for each other. And I think because we want to continue to have a success, I have to constantly also advise that we cannot just be happy with where we are. Though last year we did well, this year we have to do better. Even though if the market is not very encouraging. Last year the market wasn't very encouraging, but we did better than before. And I think this year will be no exception. If every one of us can work as a team, can fight for each other, look out for each other, be safe in the work environment, and especially when we need to go out of our normal routine, out of comfort zone, we have to work together. This is what I think I want them to achieve together with me. Because even for myself, I want to move out of this comfort area so that we can continue to improve on the company. I think I have discussed with the management that this year we are expecting even better than last year, because we are all motivated, especially right now winning this Golden Bull Award. And besides Golden Bull Award, we have a few others awards last year. And I think this should be the stepping stone for us to want to achieve more, because the award itself is really an encouragement, a motivation that will give us strength to continue. In addition to what I said about the future expansion, there are a few things that's already on the pipeline. One of them is that we have started a Malaysia company, and we will start to move our expansion of our operation into Johor, which is near to our supply source as well. There are also certain people talking to me that they are interested to take over certain stake of it. That itself will be more complicated because we will require a lot of extensive discussion with the management, and the future looks bright. There are people who talk to us whether we are interested to get listed, but these priorities are not as important as if we are doing even better in the future. So our focus is still, we want to create a niche, we want to create a continual improvement on the company, because I believe that if a company is continually improving, there will be no lack of pursuer. My definition of success is really sustainability, resilience. I've seen that in the 30 years of my career, I've seen ups, I've seen downs. And if we are going through challenges, the most important thing is that we can group together and get the strength to overcome it, because when there's a challenge, it's because the situation is very tough. But if the team is tough as well, then the tough will get going. So I would like to continue to encourage all my colleagues here that we continue to work hard together. It's no point that we break record last year and later on we will not experience a breakthrough. And I have always emphasized that in order to be successful, we need to innovate, we need to develop new business, we need to extend out. I've seen some past colleagues who has left us because they are just happy with where they are. And I felt that it is a failure because there's no way to maintain when you just want to continue to move on. Wherever you are, if you don't want to move up, then you'll be lagging behind. And I want to encourage everyone of my colleagues, from the top management, even to the operational staff, to the administrative staff, that we have to constantly innovate. We have to constantly want to move ahead. We have to constantly want to work together, brainstorm and create milestones. It's good to have this award, but is that all we want? I think we have to go on and achieve more milestones, and milestone is what we should look for. And very important, I would think that for myself personally, to achieve a success is to create the value in my colleague, that I can see a potential in them, I can empower them, and I can see them leading the next generation. And for me, succession planning is a form of success as well. In addition to the success that we have talked about earlier, I would like to empower all of us with one last thing, is that we need to upskill, we need to upgrade ourselves. And that means that most of us may have to go for upgrading session, some upskill session, some lessons, some classes. I hope that we can benefit out of all those things, even if the company were to allocate a certain budget for that. Last but not least, I want to thank you Golden Bull for this award. I hope this award will motivate us into more milestones. Thank you Golden Bull.